Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of Blitz Village. Thank you guys for the amazing support on the last episode. You guys were? That made sense. Let's try this again. Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of the Blitz Village. And of course, thank you guys so much for the amazing positive support on the last episode. I really am glad that you guys enjoyed all the concepts for the zoo and everything like that. So I really appreciate your positive support and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get today's episode. And of course, before we continue, I gotta remember to do the shout out for the images. So again, I apologize for doing them at the end of the episode. During the last episode, so I apologize for that. But nonetheless, let's get to the submissions. Now, if you want to submit images, do not forget you can go to my Twitter account and just the Twitter handle is Blitzwinger. So you just send me your images, and I try to sift through and make sure that I don't repeat any, so that everybody gets a chance to get showcased at least once. So every episode I showcase about 3 or so people. Today, for example, we're going to be showcasing 4. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, we've got Mike Ostemchuk, who submitted a Soundwave Fall of Cybertron design, which is so cool, very awesome, nicely done, dude. Seriously, that is pretty gosh darn complex looking, so good job there. Next up, we had Leonel Jose Lara, who actually submitted 3 different pictures of his house, so you can see kind of the outside shot, the inside of the shot, and kind of, I assume, maybe like a barn or something like that as well, so that's pretty gosh darn cool indeed. And finally, a very cool design as well, one from 1D Updates 14, and I believe it was submitted on behalf of Aubrey, or I think he was submitting on behalf of his brother. I guess his brother didn't have a Twitter account or something like that, and basically it was my Batman skin, you know, this one, the Batman Beyond skin, and on his shoulder you could see, of course, the Blitzwinger, a little insignia on his shoulder. So that is pretty gosh darn awesome, nicely done. Can't imagine how long that took, because I know that to build one of those it takes a while, so to build both of them must have taken a really long time. So thank you so much for all your hard work, and without further ado, let's get into today's episode, because we need to do some hard work as well, don't we? So of course, as you can see, the zoo is really starting to come together. It's really starting to look pretty gosh darn nice in my opinion. So as you can see, what I did in between episodes is I set up the benches area. I think it looks pretty nice. So you'll just come over here, you know, and it'll just be kind of like a hangout area. It won't be anything too complex or anything like that. You just, you know, sit over here and just chill out with people if you wanted to do so. And of course, also you would be able to just come on down over here and take a look at some of the water and stuff like that, which is pretty gosh darn cool. And you could stay even closer by looking at the glass here, which is pretty awesome. And I also started to build up the next cage, so we'll get to work on what animal we put there. And yeah, everything's looking pretty gosh darn cool, if I may say so myself. And of course, the bats are hanging out in the bottom layer as well. So let's get rolling, shall we? So first off, let's go ahead and pull out the chickens, because that's who we're going to place upon here. So we've got sheep, cow. Where the heck are the chickens? There they are. Why the heck is the chicken red and gray? That is a weird combination of colors for a chicken. Should be red and white at least. So here we go. Let's just let the chickens chill out. They get to be chickens. There they go. There they go. Look at those little chickens. All hanging out. All doing their thing. There we go. Whoa, what the heck? Look at those chickens. It's a mystical chicken. It can hide its face inside the dirt. It's like an ostrich when they can shove their necks down the ground and stuff like that. So let's actually, I forgot to set up a little water area for them. So why don't we actually go ahead and put that here. I hope that the chickens know how to swim, right? Oh, look at them take a shower. That is pretty cool. And let's put another one up here. Move, chicken. Move. Oh, whoa. No. 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 You're going to run away, don't you? Don't you run away. So we'll put another one right over here for them to take some water if they need it. There we go. So that's cool. So there go our chickens. They're going to hang out and just do whatever it is the chickens do. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So now we've got to do another setup over here, which is going to be the ocelots. Remember, that's what we're going to place here. And then the only issue is that, of course, where do we put the wolves then? I'm thinking maybe we should put the wolves right up here. I think that would be kind of cool, right? I mean, but then again, I do like the kind of idea of walking down the steps and just having like this really cool sight line. So I'm kind of having a hard time deciding whether or not I want to do that. Definitely is a difficult decision, but there really isn't any other locations that we could put the wolves in, so it's a little bit problematic, isn't it? So let's see, where do we want to... And I'm thinking of replacing, by the way, the sand there with dirt or something, just so it looks nicer, or maybe just that same kind of red brick wall, because it does look a little bit weird with the sand going back there. But we'll see. That's something that can be adjusted very, very easily. For now, I guess we should just focus. Let's just do the ocelot cage, and then from there we'll just decide what we want to do. So, I guess I'm going to take all this down. And I'm actually thinking of using a different type of vegetation for this. Or maybe not even a vegetation. Maybe we'll just use some wool or something. Okay, there aren't really many options. It's just the grass blocks. Oh, wait, here we go. We got different leaves that we could use. Let's use some birch leaves. That would look kind of nice, right? And of course, guys, we're going to add details like, you know, adding bushes and things like that. We're going to do that as well. It's just that right now, I'm really just trying to kind of focus on getting the foundations done properly. And then after that, we'll probably have probably one more episode just doing foundational stuff. And then after that, we'll have kind of a conclusive episode whereby we're just going to, you know, run around the entire zoo and put some finishing touches. Like, I want to put up some really cool signs, maybe with the animal logos on them or something like that. If I can even do that, I'm not certain yet. That's just a concept so far. If not, if I can't do the names, if I can't do the actual like signs with pictures and stuff, then I'll just do a sign that says like chickens, cows, etc. You know, or maybe like with an arrow pointing like here, to go this way you will find the chickens, to go this way you will find the cows, etc., etc., etc. You know, so that's the concept at least right now. So we'll see how it will be executed, but so far so good, I would say. Okay, so let's get back to our birch wood, leaves. Sorry, not wood. Birch wood. Okay, so I'm going to just take down some of this sand, because this whole layer is going to be, of course, birch leaves. Which, I mean, honestly, they do look somewhat like leaves, but at the same time, I think that they could act kind of like as a different type of foundation in terms of being just a different type of grass or something like that. Because, you know, you don't want to have all of them be the exact same type. You want to have a little bit of diversity, because then it just gets boring if the whole design is just the same thing over and over and over again. In my mind, that would get really boring to look at and check it out and everything like that. So this will be the ocelot's hangout place. I hope that they don't terrorize the cows, because that won't be too good. Okay, so we're just gonna build up this, place a couple more of these, just almost done. There we go. And they're going to have a big swimming area, so if they want to hang out. Even though I think ocelots, again, I'm not really certain what an ocelot is necessarily. And again, that's probably because I'm not natively an English speaker, so I can't necessarily know what it is. But it looks like it would be a creature from the cat family. So I'm not sure if I should be giving them this much water, because usually, you know, cats don't really like to swim. That being said, I know that I know some cat owners that have told me otherwise, that they have told me that their cats actually love to swim. So if you have a cat, let me know. Does your cat like to swim or not? Love to know that cool little story. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build up the fence all the way down to this area. And then this is where we're going to have the entrance for the, you know, the feeding people. The feeding people, that's good English as well. For the people that are obviously take care of the animals and stuff like that. So we'll just place the fence gate right here. So it's going to go up to there, and then just build this up like so. Perfect. So I think that looks really nice, doesn't it? Don't it? It looking pretty nice. Now all I need to do right now is actually build up something so that they could actually make it into the water, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? Okay, so let me just place that down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's terrific. Now let's go ahead and pull out the actual ocelot. What the heck is an ocelot? Oh, goodness gracious. Here they go. Look at them. Little guys. There you go. Now, I think these guys like fish, I would assume, right? So let's test that theory. We're going to go into our foodstuffs, and we're going to grab our raw fish, because they probably prefer raw. I would assume so. Just going to go place that. There they go. Look at them all being happy. Whoa, why are you running away, dude? I'm just giving you fish. I'm being all panicky. Look at them swim. Awesome. Some of them went swimming right away. Very cool. I hope that they're swimming and not drowning. That would be definitely a good assumption. But I think they're swimming. I don't like the bubbles coming up from him. There he goes. There you go. Swim, buddy, swim. Okay, perfect. So that's great. These guys are all happy and stuff, which is fan-flippantastic. Alright, so that's great. We got another cage there. And now I'm kind of thinking, maybe we should put the wolves just, like, right down here. Like, right in the middle. And I know that would probably piss them off because they got to be looking at chickens all day and cows, which is something that they look at as food. But still, I think that might be good. We'll have friendly wolves. There'll be wolves that don't eat chickens, which are weird wolves probably. But that's our, in theory, type idea. And then of course we still got to build up the squid, a little cage thing. And the main thing with the squid idea is that I've been working on building up the glass below, you know, so that they don't escape, and that's taking a lot of time. So that's why it's not done yet. As you can see, I mean, I got to build all this around. And at first I went way lower, but I was like, you know what, that will be crazy. That will take way too long, and I can't afford to spend that much time just building up one thing. Plus, I mean, even though the zoo is awesome, we don't want to be doing like 90 episodes of just the zoo. And I knew that it would take a while, which is why I warned people. I was like, this is going to be a big project because it requires quite a bit of time to actually... What the heck is that? How the heck did you get in here? You're going to eat my ocelots, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? Get out of here, squid. I never even spawned you, bro. How the heck did he manage to get inside? Seriously. Okay, that is genuinely weird. How the heck did that squid manage to make it inside? There must be a hole somewhere that he slipped through. Oh, okay, I think I see it. Yep, there it is. I have found the culprit. There we go. Terrific. Now you guys are safe. I'm really sorry about that, dudes. Here you go. Have a good swim. Holy smokes, look how many squids are out there. That is insane. Okay, but it does look awesome, doesn't it? Like from the top view, I think it's starting to look really, really cool. And when we add some more stuff, like when we add, you know, like the boxes for food and everything like that, and we make sure that every little cage and everything has a drinking area and stuff like that, it'll look even cooler in my opinion. So the more work we slowly but surely put into it, it's going to start looking cooler and cooler and cooler. So we probably have 2 more episodes of Blitz Village in here, maybe 1, we'll see, depending on how quickly I'll be able to finish the squid little household thingamadoo. And again, as I said, the episodes are going a little bit shorter, if you noticed. I mean, I said that, but then I made a 23-minute episode, the exact time that I said that, but they are going to go a little bit... not shorter, but smaller, and the main reason for that is because, honestly, they take a while to record, plus they take, if I'm doing submissions, like for pictures and stuff, a lot of times people submit images in like PNG large format, which means that I have to edit all that, which, believe it or not, takes time. So, in order to get all that done up, I end up spending quite a bit of time, which means that takes away time from everything else that I record, which obviously is a bit problematic. So, I'm thinking, you know what might look good? What if I did kind of like this, right? And then right up here we would just have kind of steps going, like so. Right? There we go. So you just kind of come up to this layer and that's it. And that way it would look very cool. Actually, yeah. Okay. I was just thinking about like where I would want to put the fence for the wolves. And I think that will be okay. Okay, so I'm just going to build up now. And what I want to do is probably, actually, it is a good idea to just kind of have a different levels, because, you know, it's boring if it's just a flat land. It's nice for them to be able to, like, climb stuff and scale areas. So I do want it to kind of make almost like islands, little islands of patches of land. So it'll be different heights and stuff like that, like this. I hope you guys understand what I mean. So I just don't want the entire cage to be an even landing. An even land, sorry, goodness gracious. What is going on with me? Stumbling over my own words today. But, yeah, you know what I mean, right? Look, so you see it's all like little boulders all over the place and stuff like that to keep it interesting, I guess. And what we could do is we could even build up some of them to be even kind of like taller and stuff like that so that there's like a scaling area. As long as, what I need to remember though is to make sure that they don't have the chance to climb onto and outside of their cages, so that would be a very big priority. So we'll just build that up a little bit, kind of like a little hill for them to hang out on. And look at the chickens, I guess. So even more, they're going to get pissed off at me for putting them in there. They're going to be like, what the heck? Why would you put us next to the chickens, man? That's just disrespectful. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I apologize for that, wolves. Even though I don't know how I'm talking to wolves. But nonetheless, that's a story for a whole nother time, isn't it? So I'm just gonna build this up, and I think that looks pretty gosh darn good, don't it? So just a couple more. Like so. There we go. Whoops, a daisy. Missed one. There we go. So you see, this will be kind of different layers. And then what we need to do is, of course, set up a fence. So that will be the challenging part in terms of how far we wanted to make it. So I guess I'll just have it going straight out from there, right? That would make sense. So it'll go around like so, and then connect with the ground here. Here, obviously, the fence has to go up, because otherwise they're gonna... It's a risk. I know that they're not gonna be able to come out, but it'll look weird if it's too short here. So we'll have the fence going up here. Up through here. Whoops, a daisy. Okay, can take that down. Take that sucker down, yo. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Cool story, bro. Okay, so that looks pretty gosh darn decent. And then we will take this like so. And take that down. Actually, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should... Because if I want to separate, this is going to be difficult. This is a difficult decision-making process, to be honest. Okay. There we go. Do I want to keep it like this? Or do I want to take it a layer higher? Actually, you know what? I think it'll look better like this. Just because taking it another layer above... Well, it would look a little nicer, actually. Never mind. I cannot decide for the life of me. Like so. And actually, we will have it going... I have a better idea. Whoops-a-daisy. I'm changing my mind all over the place today. It's a very sporadic episode. Come on, just gonna set up this like so. There we go. Perfect. By the way, let me know in the comment section below if you've ever had like a funny experience in the zoo. You know, where, I don't know, whatever, maybe like you were trying to feed a giraffe or something and it spat in your face or something like that. Because I remember something along those lines happening to a buddy of mine, and it was really funny because he told me that he was like 5 or 6 or something. He was feeding someone and then just spit in his face. He was like crying for hours and hours and hours. And actually, I remember it was one of his parents that told me that. I just don't remember which one it was. Was it the dad or the mom? But yeah, that was a pretty cool story indeed. Well, to listen to, probably not to experience, I would think. So I'm just going to build all this up. There we go. Perfect. So that will be kind of it, I guess. There we go. So that looks good, doesn't it? Probably put up another layer, actually. Or actually, no, that's pretty decent. Because they would need to, like, figure out a way to climb up here to get up to the next layer. So let's spawn some wolves. And then we will end the episode. Even though it's another, again, longer episode than it should be. But still, it is what it is. So we got a couple of wolves here. All going to hang out. Well, I don't know why I put that guy in there. I apologize, dude. And let me put one up here. There we go. So there we go. Now we got wolves as well. So as you can see, the place certainly is slowly but surely coming together, and we're doing a pretty gosh darn good job of just making it very populated and looking pretty cool. I don't know where all the chickens went. I think it's just having a hard time spawning them for some reason. Whoa, there they all are. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like rating, guys. Of course, it really does help me out. Do not forget to submit your images to my Twitter account, which is Blitzwinger, so don't forget to send those in. And of course, start to write ideas for what you want to see built next, because of course, we're pretty much closing in on finishing off the zoo. There's only a little bit more work to be done, so we're very, very nearing the idea of finishing it all up. So definitely start submitting your ideas for what you would like to see next, and I hope you guys will tune into the next episode of Blitz Village. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll see ya laters.